Huge news out of the sports world tonight. Legendary Duke coach Mike Krzyzewski is planning on retiring at the end of the upcoming college basketball season. The news is first reported by Stadium Networks. Coach K, as he's better known, started his career at the helm of Army in 1975. Back in 1980, he took over at Duke, signing a lifetime contract with that school in 2000. And you don't hear that phrase a lot.
No.
Lifetime contract.
No, I mean, just epic. The 74-year-old is the winningest coach in college basketball history with a record more than 1,100 wins, fewer than 300 losses. And under the three-time College Coach of the Year, the Blue Devils have won 5 national championships. They've made it to 12 Final Fours. I mean, the list just goes on. Outside of the college game, Coach K has also led Team USA to 3 Olympic gold medals. Duke assistant coach Jon Scheyer will take over for Coach K after this season. And joining us tonight to talk about Coach K, his illustrious career, his impact, his legacy, is author and former Duke women's basketball coach Joanne McCauley. Coach P, as we have called you before, it's great to see you again. Thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me. And this is such a moment. I'm not sure there are words to say about what's happened. Coach K, everyone knows his accolades, but the way he was with human connection and what is perhaps unseen rather than seen is something. So I have a very heavy heart for the GOAT. And I don't think you will ever, I'm quite sure you will never see this happen again due to many reasons, transfer portals, change culture. I have a heavy heart, and I hope that everyone can understand this feeling.
Well, you were more than colleagues, you were friends. In fact, we have an old photo of the two of you from some of the early days, having worked alongside him for so many years at Duke. Neither of you have changed, by the way. But what was it about him as a person and coach that made him so successful on the basketball court?
Again, it was what was unseen. It was the relationships, his human connection, his ability to see things intuitively in a way that it's hard for me to explain. The work he did, for his mother, the Emily K Center, the Patriot, his background at West Point. He sort of had this, and so I'm saying this all wrong. I'm saying it in past tense because it's so overwhelming. Coach K is going to do lots of great things in the future, but he just has a way about him where he's that combination of intuitive, intense, passionate, but he understands people, and what he has done will never happen again. And his Olympic, representing our country, as he did, the relationships he formed with the professional players, the way they felt about him, they feel about him. Again, I'm a little bit overwhelmed by this happening. This caught me by surprise, and I think it caught many maybe by surprise. It's something incredible. It truly is.
And you were close to him for so many years. Do you have a favorite Coach K memory or moment that sticks with you as a friend, as a colleague, as a mentor?
I do, but this is about him. But yes, he called me one time. We were both going to try to go to the Final Four. His team and my team. I can't remember the year. I can't remember that right now. Scheyer was on that team and Nolan Smith. And he said, wouldn't it be cool, to have two Duke teams in the Final Four? And of course, they went on and won the national championship. We, however, lost by 3 to Baylor. That's another story. But what I'm saying is the phone call he gave me that night, the idea of 2 teams going together to a Final Four, we just missed it. But that year, those guys went on and they made it and they won it. And that was one of my favorite Duke men's teams.
Oh, that is so special, and what a great memory. Thank you for sharing that. Coach, before I let you go, I do want to get your thoughts on tennis great Naomi Osaka. She did reveal that she's been battling depression and posted on social media that she would not be talking to the media during the French Open this week. She's since withdrawn from the tournament, saying that she doesn't want to be a distraction to the game and to the players. You have been very open. You and I have spoken about your struggles with bipolar disorder in your book, Secret Warrior, and you are also pushing hard to shed the stigma around mental health. What is your reaction to her openness about the battles that she has faced with depression, how the media, fans, and the world are responding to Naomi right now?
Okay, you're asking me a tough one now. I'm going to hit this one hard. Naomi is a warrior. She is a graceful, beautiful, courageous woman, and she should never, ever have been put in this position. That she's carried everything. She's tried to carry so much with how she's represented and how she Black Lives Matter and everything that she's done. I want to hug her. I want to applaud her. She's beautiful. She's courage personified, and it's upsetting to me greatly, greatly. God bless her. She is incredible.
Coach P, we appreciate that you have been at the forefront of helping people be open about their mental health and not being ashamed to share that they're struggling. There are a lot of people out there, and you helped many people open up about that. So I thank you for sharing that with us here on News Nation. And thank you for coming on and sharing the happy memories of Coach K. I know you both are very close friends, and I'm sure you'll be talking to him again soon. And we look forward to this final season of him at the helm.
Exactly. He's got lots to do. That's a good point to make.
Yes, yeah, not over yet, not over yet. Coach P, always great to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marnie. Bye-bye.
Rob.
As a Carolina alum, just want to say my hatred of Duke is deep and mandated by North Carolina state law, but the numbers don't lie, and certainly one of the legends of the game, and wish him all the best. It's tough to see him go. I feel like the end of an era, but a remarkable run. Remarkable.
So much to learn from a coach like that.
It's the last time I will ever say anything positive about Duke on television. There we go. All right.
Period.
Credit where credit's due. All right.